Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Smoking Jazz Barbecue. In today's episode, it's going to be something special. I'm headed to the store to get some ingredients and some products, and guess what? We're going to do something special today because it's my favorite time of the season. Yes, it's Thanksgiving. So we're going to show you how to do a Thanksgiving meal on the grill. You heard me right. Thanksgiving meal on the grill. That's right. And it's going to be delicious. It's going to be good. It's going to be something to talk about at the dinner table. And guess what, guys? You're going to be a star of the show. You know, you want to be the hero that day. So I'm going to show you how it's done. And also, guys, it's going to be a series of multiple videos of how to cook different items on the grill for your Thanksgiving meal. And it's going to be a little series that I'm going to do for you guys and to show you different kinds of meats that I'm going to have for my personal family Thanksgiving meal, and also the different sides that we usually have. But guess what, guys? You can get to ride along with me with this journey, and I'm going to show you how to barbecue in the wintertime, because a lot of guys don't know how to barbecue in the wintertime. But it's going to be easy, it's going to be something simple, and it's going to be something you can do at home. You guys can do at home. All right, guys, so stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how it's done. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Smoking Jazz Barbecue. If you are brand new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That way you don't miss out any videos that I put out. So let's get this preparation done for this Thanksgiving turkey that we're about to smoke and barbecue. So these are the ingredients that we're using today for this brine that I'm about to show you. And it's a simple brine, guys. Everybody can do this brine. It's very easy. So let's get this brining process out the way. A little FYI, you can actually do this 2 to 3 days in advance with your turkey soaking in this brine solution that we're about to make. But if you are pressed for time, you can do a minimum of a 2-hour brine with your turkey covered. So what I did there is basically I added 2 cups of cold water, a cup of kosher salt, half a cup of brown sugar, and 1/3 cup of your favorite barbecue rubs. This is going to be a good brine for your turkey, I promise you guys. So we're going to also add a tablespoon of anise seeds, and that's going to elevate our flavors to another level. A tablespoon of dried thyme, only because I didn't have any regular thyme, and a tablespoon of granulated garlic. And the best secret part of all, a few bay leaves. We're going to add that to our pot, and we're going to stir this sucker up. Keep in mind, guys, I'm going to have a list of all the ingredients and all the recipes that we're doing today listed down below in the description box. So let's get back in the mix of mixing this brine together. Sounds like I'm broadcasting from a live radio station. Anyway, let's bring this brine to a complete rolling boil. This will allow all the flavors to concentrate and infuse together. Let it simmer for about 5 minutes or so while stirring every 30 seconds, just so make sure all the flavors are combined together. Cool off the mixture completely in an ice bath. Make sure you stir it to combine all the flavors along with the melted ice. You don't want to add a hot brine to any turkey brining whatsoever. Speaking of turkey, now today I'm using butterball turkey today. It's a little 10-pounder that I'm going to use for this cook, and there she is. As you can see, guys, I already took out the neck bone and the bag of gizzards that came with the turkey. So let's combine all the flavors together. First, let's add the brine to the big ziploc bag, and along with 2 pitchers of water. But the 2 pitchers of water will equal to about 2 gallons of water, so make sure the water is cold. And we're going to stir it up to mix all the flavors in and let it combine and marinate together. And then we're going to submerge the turkey slowly, and you don't want this to splatter all over the place. Now, for me, I'm going to fold the little size of the Ziploc back up a little bit so it makes a little safety net, so all the excess water, or brine I should say, won't splatter. And then we're going to submerge the turkey all the way down to see the water or the brining solution come to the very top. Squeeze all the air out as much as possible, and then we're going to seal it up. So that way it can have a good brining for about 24 hours. Like I said earlier in the video, at least a minimum of 2 hours. So let's add some injections to this turkey to add more flavors to this bird. So this is a simple 4 basic ingredients injection that anybody can do. So I melted 1 stick of butter, and I'm going to add some chicken stock to this injection. Just like so. Then I'm going to add some apple cider vinegar to this as well. along with some Pitbull's Championship chicken rub. But guys, you can use any rubs that you like. It does not matter whatsoever. So we're gonna stir this up really well, and we're gonna make sure it incorporates really well. And once we incorporate all the flavors together, we're gonna inject this. Also keep in mind guys, the recipe will be down below in the description box. So let's take the turkey out after 24 hours of brining. Now be careful not to get any juices of that brine all over the place. You don't want to cross-contaminate anything, so be careful when you take it out. Now when you take it out, keep in mind that there was still going to be some solution of that brine inside the cavity of that turkey, so just be careful and let it drain all the way thoroughly just before you take it completely out. Pat dry with some paper towel guys, and now we're going to build our layers of flavor into this bird. So we're going to inject this with our injection solution that we made, and be careful not to inject to the bone. I'm doing the thighs first guys, so inject it any way you like. There's no right way of doing these injections as long as you have some kind of flavor injected into the meat. Now I'm going to also do the breast as well, because the breast is going to be the driest part of the turkey, so I'm going to inject it more with that butter solution, so that way it keeps it moist and it keeps it flavorful. As you can see, I'm doing about 1 inch gap in between each and every single injection. Let's cut off the excess skin that's left on the turkey, because that's going to burn anyway. But guys, comment down below, let me know how you do your turkey. Do you brine or do you not brine? Or do you just season it and just throw it on the grill guys? So either or, comment down below and let me know. So let's stuff this turkey up with some 4 basic ingredients. So I have some lemons here, some regular and spring onions, and some rosemary. So let's do the stuffing. So we're gonna place the lemons in there. Oh, sorry buddy. Oh man, I'm so sorry. So lemons, some onions, and then we're gonna put the spring onions next, along with the rosemary, all in that cavity. Be sure to stuff it as much as you can, but not overstuffing it. We want to leave a little bit of room so all the smoke flavors can penetrate and infuse that turkey inside out. And we're going to make sure that we tie the legs up with some butcher twine if you have some, but in my case I didn't have any, so I used a little bit of the stretchy skin from the cavity and placed my legs there. I also folded the wings back. This will allow even cooking on the bird. I'm using canola oil here to spray on the skin. This will allow the skin to crisp up nice and evenly, and also will act as a binding agent for my rubs to stick to. Spray all sides, even the back of the bird, and then this will allow even crispiness to happen. Time to add the final layer of flavor. I'm using my all-purpose rub here for this bird, but you can use your favorite barbecue rubs. Or you can keep it really simple and just add some SPG, which stands for salt, pepper, and garlic. Just be sure to season the bird all the way through, all around, and that way it will infuse with all the flavors that you have combined together. So let's season the turkey on all sides. It's nothing worse than biting through a piece of turkey that you created and not have enough seasoning on that particular side of the meat. So that means we're going to season the backside as well. Now comment down below guys, some people do not season the backside because we really don't eat the back of the turkey, but some people do. Like myself, I'm going to get as much meat out of it as possible. So season as much as you can all the way around. Now we're going to pat the rubs down and never rub the rubs in. So for today's wood flavoring, we're going to be using cherry, apple, and maple. This is one of my favorite combination blends. I think it goes really well on poultry and seafood such as fish, but it goes well with other meats too. So just gotta find the flavor combination that you like for your particular cooks. So let's fill this hopper up and get this pit balls ready and prepped for this cook. But you can use any smoker that you like, it does not matter. This recipe will work on any grill. So let's turn the power on and turn it into the smoke setting. Allow the smoke setting to come up to temp. Open your lid and open your smokestack if you have one. And then we're going to close the lid once we see the smoke coming from the barrel of the pit, just like so. And now we're going to wait for the temperature to come up to temp. Once we reach the temperature of 200, we're going to crank this baby up to 300 degrees. And once we reach the internal temperature of 300 degrees, we're going to place the turkey inside of the middle of the pit. Woo, she is looking pretty guys. Man, oh man. So time for some smoke flavor. So let's open this pit up and place her in the middle of the pit. And as we stated before guys, all the flavors from the smoking is going to infuse and it's going to marry to this turkey. And it's going to elevate those taste buds to another level. I promise you it's going to be one juicy, tender turkey, and you're going to be the star of the show. And once we finish this turkey, once we carve it up, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. But for now, again, we place it in the middle of the pit, and we're gonna close this lid and let it do its job. Let the magic begin. So we're gonna smoke and cook this for about 3.5 hours at 300 degrees. So this is what happens after the first hour. Let's take a look and see what she looks like now. As you can see, my temperature are kind of a little offset, but they're maintaining at the 300 degrees that we're looking for. And that's a part of the pellet smoking. And this is the world of pellet smoking. It goes up and down, but it usually maintains at that temperature. But she is looking pretty. Look at that. It's getting to that particular color we're looking for, and it's getting nice. We're going to rotate this each and every single hour. This will allow even cooking throughout the whole cook, and will ensure that all the smoke flavors will penetrate thoroughly. So this is what it's going to look like after another hour. So let's take a look, guys. As you can see here, we're maintaining it at 300 degrees. It's a little bit off, but we're maintaining that around that same area, which is a good thing for me. So let's open it up. Woo! She is getting better with time. Man, look at that, guys. It looks juicy, it looks moist, it does not look dry, which is exactly what we're looking for. So again, we're going to rotate this bird for another hour, and we're going to turn it to the side now, so that way we can get that even cooking to continue. Man, oh man, I'm ready to cover up now, guys. And I'm ready to eat right now because I'm hungry. Now, through the miracle of time, another hour has passed by. Let's take a look at what she looks like now. Plus, we maintained that 300 degree temperature that we had set for. Man, she's looking pretty, guys. Now, in some cases, you can over smoke your turkey, meaning that you can add too much color to it and it can become really dark. But in this particular case, I have reached that color that I'm looking for. So I'm going to cover this up to avoid the turkey to get any darker than what it is. But guys, if your turkey has not reached that particular color that you're looking for, leave it uncovered and finish cooking it the way you like it. Alright, so we're going to close this lid down and cook it for another 30 minutes. Man, I can't wait, guys. Whew. Alright, so after 30 minutes, we're still maintaining that 300 degree temperature. And let's do the unveiling. Let's see what she looks like now. Wow. Yeah, she is done, guys. So we're going to check for temperature. And keep in mind, guys, the safe eternal temperature of any poultry is 165. But I'm shooting for about 175, 180 and above, okay? And I know it don't sound ethical, but I guarantee it's still going to be juicy, guys. As you can see there, I'm pretty well set on the thighs. Let's see what we're looking at the breast area. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. It's above 180. Alright guys, so I'm going to call this done, and we're going to pull this off and let this rest for about 15 minutes or so. But guys, comment down below, let me know how do you smoke or cook your turkey, in your ovens or in your grills. So comment down below. So let's carve this turkey up and let's see what she looks like. Man, she is looking great, guys. I can't wait to take a bite of this turkey. Wow. Now, as you can see, all white meat right there in the breast area. And let's see if it's juicy in the breast area. We're not worried about the thighs, guys, because the thighs is always going to be juicy. But let's take a look here to see if it's juicy in the breast area. Let's take a closer look. Wow. You see that juice, guys? Man, oh man, didn't I promise you it was going to be juicy, tender, and moist? Whew. Man, this is something so simple anybody can do, guys. With the right temperature, with the right seasonings, and the right technique, you can have juicy, tender, succulent turkey. And it's juicy all the way down to the last piece of breast. Look at that, guys. There's still juices running through the entire breast. Man, oh man. This is going to be some goodies, guys. And this is going to be the start of the show. You don't even need any gravy, I guarantee it. So this is what I'm presenting my family on Thanksgiving Day. A beautiful, succulent, juicy, and moist turkey. And if this does not make your mouth water, I don't know what else will. And in case you wonder what I did with the meat from the back of the turkey, I made pulled turkey. And guys, it was delicious. Oh man. Thank you so much for watching, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate you guys for watching this entire video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And don't forget, part 2 of this Thanksgiving series will be out soon. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and share this with all your family and friends. Until we meet again, guys, this is Smoking Jazz Barbecue.